Hey, Betty, if you're screening, don't worry. I have no plans to assault your delicate eyeballs with more TMI. So we can move straight on to, guess what? Not only did I murder an old man, but I also pooched our best shot at stopping the end of the world when I did. Irony! Which, of course, our newly resident evil was quick to point out.
So you used the charter to shred the guy containing the fourth talisman like a stack of incriminating paperwork? Ever consider switching sides?
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, sorry for feeling snippy about winding up the incorporeal go-between for the teenager that got me killed, and it truly, and I cannot stress this enough, terrifying death goddess.
I didn't mean to...
Oh, let the dean play you for a chump? Use you to remove the board and destroy the last failsafe that could stop her?
Mother played us all, Maddie. The only difference between you and me and Laura is that she doesn't have the centuries of life experience to see it coming.
I know it probably doesn't matter, but I'm sorry.
My. Who peed in Pollyanna's cornflakes?
Maddie?
Sorry. I'm here, but I'm not. When the door opened, she pushed through, but that takes effort. I'm the shape of a hand in a puddle. Here and then gone.
Well, I mean, maybe she can send you back. You know, even if we can't use the talismans, there's gotta be another way.
Maybe. I hope so. It's much nicer here. Voices to hear, faces to see. There's nothing but the cold and dark and the long echo of your regrets.
Maddie, I'm sorry.
No need. I earned them all and more besides. You'll see soon enough. Yours are waiting for you too.
I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. I mean, of course we have to stop the dean, but even if we had all 4 talismans or we have some new brilliant plan, am I really the one to fix any of this?
No one knows how to save the world when they're 19 years old. Some of us are a lot older than that. We still haven't figured it out.
Guess I'd still like to try. I mean, I know it's not like the books that I read. Battle-worn graduate of the growing up means everything gets more complicated and mostly you fail school here, but there has to be some way to help, doesn't there? Even if it's harder than you thought? Even if you don't know you can get it right?
You remember when you were 6 and I crashed the car?
Weird segue, Dad.
Just bear with me. It was a normal summer day and we were driving home from the grocery store with our popsicles and some kid took that curve way too fast and came right into our lane. And I woke up with my head on the steering wheel and my broken legs and the car was already filling up with smoke. You had this goose egg on your head. And you were just in the front seat, just wailing away. And all I could think was that you needed to get away from me. You just needed to get out before you suffocated from all that smoke. But you wouldn't do it. You stayed there in the passenger seat, just wailing away, rolling down the window, screaming. The paramedics came and they said that that you probably saved my life. And even then, you were willing to risk your life for someone else. And that has terrified me for a long time. And I realize I can't just lock you away. That's not an option. But I really wish I could. I really wish I could. But I can't. I can't control everything that happens to you, so what I should have been doing is helping you find other ways to... just helping you. At the very least, I should have just done better background research on this school. Yeah.
Not to question your keen fashion sense, Dad, but what's with the backpack?
Honey.
Planning a trip?
Yeah, I am. I am. I mean, for the past 5 days, I've just watched you. I've just watched you fighting vampires and solving puzzles and just summoning death gods. And you are fighting the end of the world. And there should be somebody helping you. You should not be doing this alone. You shouldn't be. There should be policemen and firemen and just grown-ups. Just grown-ups. And I know I can't make you live behind a bulletproof hamster wheel. So Bob and I are gonna hike back into the world, and we're gonna find those policemen and ambulances and armies that should be helping you. And we're gonna march them back here so they can do their friggin' jobs. Yeah. Anyway, there's something I want to give you before I go. All right?
Your project?
Yeah. Now, it's just, use it just in case of an emergency. All right?
Dad, you didn't build a dirty bomb, did you?
Oh, come on. It's not that drastic. Just to make sure you just use the lower settings. All right? Okay. Okay. Whew.
Can't believe you're leaving.
All right. Well, I will be back. I will be back as soon as possible, okay? And these, all right, give to you, okay? Here, all right. Oh. You just, you keep her safe, okay? All right, and,
Yes, sir.
Huh?
I will.
Thank you. And even though, I haven't really seen anything coming into this room, I just, being safe. And then it has all...
Dad.
What? No, I'm just... Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Was that you?
No.
Okay. You... Listen to me. You take your vitamin C every day. All right? And get out once in a while. Take a walk. And when in doubt, aim for the eyes. I am so very proud of you.
Me too, Dad.
All right. Should I go out there? Oh, jeez, thank you very much.
You okay?
Yeah. Thanks. It's just... There went my dad, who thinks Murphy's Law is one of the 10 Commandments to try and rally the Bundespolizei to stop a god.
So, we should talk.
Yes. Talk. Talking would be good. What do you want to talk about?
How about you risking your life to get that talisman?
Really? Wouldn't rather talk about Rube Goldberg competitions? Because those are a thing, which is just very, very weird.
Laura, you can't do things like that.
You do it.
Well, that's different.
How?
Because I've lived and died and lived again.
Okay, do you know how sick I am of this whole you're too young and innocent spiel?
Yes, because you are so withered and jaded and wise to the ways of the world at 19.
Well, I'm sorry that you haven't discovered my newfound skills in navigating moral gray areas and coping with past mistakes and being all mature and healthy with my relationships.
Mature and healthy? Really? That's what you're gonna call what's happening right now?
I'm not saying that there haven't been slips.
Okay.
Office furniture-related slips. But look at us now. We're having a perfectly civil conversation. Oh, crap. That is turning out to be habit forming.